Listen, guys, when it comes to Star Wars, I geek out. This is the like, excuse me, still a little sick. This is like the one of the series that I love Star Wars. I love talking about Star Wars. I love meeting fans of Star Wars. I love everything about Star Wars. Now it's no it's no mystery that I do not like the prequels. I think the first one has a couple things that are good about it. The Attack of the Clones is just terrible. Terrible. Like, I do not like anything in that film. The third film, Revenge of the Sith, actually has, some good. It's actually not bad of a film if you think about it. It's not that bad. When I watched it in theaters, I thought it was the best out of the prequels. However, that ending when Darth Vader says, no! Terrible. Terrible. It's Star Wars changed everything when it came out. Film school, it's either Star Wars or it's either Seven, or also The Shining. But Comic Con, I wish I would have got in, but there was no way I was going to get in. And it's okay because I was at Star Wars Celebration and it was great to be there. But the panel, the reel that we're talking about, the reel that was presented, the behind the scenes, the documentary, so to speak, what they showed of The Force Awakens. Oh my God. I talked to, I had an honor of meeting Miss Mara Jade at the DBZ party. And she was, so shout outs. We're talking Star Wars. And I said and I talked to a couple people, and I've always stated that this might be the best film out of the series. One of the best, because Empire Strikes Back is amazing. The first Star Wars, amazing. Even I love Return of the Jedi, but this may be one of the best. It may surpass Return of the Jedi, even the first film, but it's going to be hard beating Empire Strikes Back. I mean, I believe in J.J. Abrams. The only nitpick I really had was Oscar Isaac's helmet that's like baby size. But watching this reel, my God, the love that's put into this film. Not only do you have special effects that are top notch, not only do you have that, you have motion capture involved. You also have practical effects. You have new characters. You have old characters. You have John Williams scoring new music, but yet the classic music. You have J.J. Abrams, whose vision already is like Star Wars with the Star Trek reboots. And he's a huge Star Wars geek. He is one of us. He said he didn't want to do it, but he said, you know what, if I'll do it, because you know what, I'm gonna man up and do the Star Wars film, and whether people like it or not, I'm gonna. This is a Star Wars film that I think people are gonna love. If I don't want anybody else touching this, I'll do it. You gotta respect the man for turning it down once and then rethinking it and saying, this is a Star Wars film. This is an opportunity. So, and he has such love for this for these films. Excuse me. Now watching the reel, my God, it just brings you back to all those original trilogy documentaries, that they had out there. You can even go to also George versus the People, that documentary. It really just makes you. It just brings everything together. It brings all the hardships that we've had to endure with the prequels. Not living up to the hype. All the fucking fantastic joy we had with the original trilogy. Seeing Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher looks actually really good. I think she looks good. I was worried for Carrie Fisher because she didn't really age well. But the look they gave her really matches up for like this 30 years down the line. Even the creatures, the aliens, they evolved. I could see this happening in this future, because years have passed since the original. So everything has to evolve. There's new things that we haven't seen. We've only seen a little tidbit of what the Star Wars can offer us. So these new creatures and stuff, they look really great. They're really, especially the one with the, he has like horns and it's like a red face and you can see his mouth moving in the bottom. I really like that. You have this big freaking creature with this woman who's basically like a Jabba the Hutt type deal. Probably will have like that type of feel to it. Also, Harrison Ford. We see a little Harrison Ford in here. I think Harrison Ford is going to have fun with the role. I think he says, you know what, let's just not get this over with, but let's finish it off strong. Harrison Ford's old. If you watch the panel, it takes a while for him to kind of speak now. All these guys are old. Even Mark Hamill, saying a little stuff. He looks great. He looks like Obi-Wan. He looks like Obi-Wan. He looks like that Obi-Wan, that mentor type figure. Of course, we didn't see no footage of him, but we saw him, talk behind the scenes. And then we saw Carrie Fisher behind the scenes, so to speak. We see Harrison Ford going to the Falcon cockpit with Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley looks great. Boyega looks great. I was so wrong about Domhnall Gleeson. And we see Oscar Isaac, by the way, getting taken by stormtroopers, so that's going to be interesting. But I guess Domhnall Gleeson is a general or a captain of this one of the Star Destroyers. He's the commander of one of the Star Destroyers. It could still happen where he's like kind of a double agent and he is Luke's son and nobody knows about it. But right now they have a name for him. I forgot the name, but it's nowhere near like Skywalker. But he could be a double agent, like the rumors suggest. However, it's not looking likely, and that kind of pisses me off a little bit. I would love for Luke to have some kids. I mean, why not? This guy's been through a shitload of stuff. Why can't he have kids? They're still up in the air about Princess Leia and Han Solo. Is Daisy Ridley their kid? I mean, we won't know. There's still secrets that have not been. It's just rumors, so to speak. So we don't know anything really until we see the film. But oh my God, Chewbacca, R2D2, C3PO. I mean, all these classic characters, but these new characters, with Oscar Isaac, Boyega, Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley is going to be the heart of this film, and I have no problem with it whatsoever. Being a female being the protagonist of this film, and Boyega being maybe the 1-2 combo there. Boyega is a protagonist as well. He's the main one as well. So it's just going to be an all-around adventure. I hope the story lives up to the hype. There's some things what I heard about that I wasn't necessarily liked, but there are rumors, and there's some things that I did like. So we'll see how the twists and turns come. I have no doubt that visually this film will look amazing with everything mixed together, with motion capture, special effects, and practical effects. No doubt that the soundtrack will be amazing because John Williams just kicks ass. That's it. The performances, if you haven't seen Oscar Isaac in Ex Machina, he will kill this role. Boyega, if you haven't seen Attack the Block, he will be very good in this role. I don't know if he'll kill it, because I don't know what this role suggests, but he'll probably kill it. I really like Boyega. He has that charm to him. And Attack of the Block, he's kind of a dick, but he was one of the most likable characters in there. Daisy Ridley, don't know too much about her, but the way she looks, the way they present her, I think she's going to do a very good job handling the weight of this role. The stormtroopers look great. The new Empire, we'll see how that goes. Domhnall Gleeson, I think he's a great actor. I think he's one of the underrated actors. A lot of people either like him or don't like him. I like him. I think he's a really good actor. Ex Machina, he did with Oscar Isaac. He did a great job. What the fuck's that guy's name? Shit, I forgot. The villain. What the hell's the villain called? Oh, wow. Why can't Reen? I can't remember the villain's name for some reason. But anyway, the villain looks cool. It's played by Adam Driver. I think Adam Driver is going to do... I mean, he's going to behind the mask, so we know he's going to be the villain. What the hell is it? Ren? I forgot his name. I don't know why. But anyway, I think Adam Driver will do a good job. I don't necessarily like him as an actor, but I think he'll do a good job. J.J. Abrams, I'm pulling for him. I think he will do a fantastic job. Like I said, I think this movie is shaping up to be something really special. I think it's something that, the Star Wars fan... It's the film that the Star Wars fans wanted in 1999. With the Phantom Menace. When they were just lined up. They went to fucking watch a movie just for the trailer, the Star Wars trailer. This is the film. This is the film people have been waiting for. This harkens back to the old, but yet to the new. And the reel just captures all that. The reel just captures that magic. I don't want to just go detail for detail about this reel. I think you guys need to watch it. And it's on my channel. I put on like videos. Excuse me. The Millennium Falcon, though, the life size Millennium Falcon was so dope with everybody like surrounding it. Also, the cockpit where it was moving and somebody was controlling it. That is so cool, man. I want to. They should make a ride where somebody, you go into the cockpit and you can actually, feel like you're shooting out all the TIE fighters and shit. Somebody should do that. Make that as a ride because it is fantastic. Disney. I think the Disney will do it. It looks so badass though. But people can get injured, I guess. But awesome shit. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. If you're not excited, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. I don't know. I mean, this is everything. Summer movies are pretty much winding down to a close. There definitely is a few movies out there before we get to Star Wars, but I mean, how is this not the most anticipated movie on your list right now for Star Wars: The Force Awakens? We already saw Mad Max. Force Awakens. It's time. The only thing that compete with Star Wars was probably that Batman v Superman. I think that I just want that to happen already. I want to see that film already. See if Zack Snyder does justice. But my God, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Give me it now in IMAX. I just cannot wait. At one point when the prequels happened, it really took me out. It really made me not want to even buy anything Star Wars, not even really do anything, you see anything really Star Wars. That's why I think I turned off the Clone Wars, the Clone Wars TV show. Is it Clone Wars or the Clone Troopers? But now that we're getting this new, I think it's time. I'm ready for more Star Wars. I've been watching Rebels. It's awesome. Bring it on. I'm just a fan. I'm fanboying out of Star Wars. I think it's gonna be awesome. So thank you guys for listening, and watch the video. It just really captures all the magic, all the feelings that you're feeling. Just really just makes you more anticipated. It makes you more, kind of calms you down a little bit more that this thing, it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay when you enter the theater and you watch this film. So, thank you guys for listening. If you're a Star Wars fan, like the video if you like it. And if you're a Star Wars fan, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to have a lot more Star Wars coming up. Once I feel a little bit better, talk a little bit more in detail about, Domhnall Gleeson's character, Oscar Isaac, Harrison Ford, everything, even what I saw at the Comic-Con. So, thank you guys for listening. And Dan the Man, a.k.a. Daniel's son, is out.